maybe I'll do it up here so you can see my bongos, because it's really just so hand to hand. So if you're playing that, right, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and you can also use think about what they're telling you to focus on, which is just getting the index finger to play off the head, using the tip of the index finger towards the edge of the bongo drums to get a little bit more sustained tone. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That's more, and that really that open tone is more of an orchestral sound, and that's, you know, I think Ted Reed kind of comes from that background of playing these Latin percussion instruments in orchestras, you know. That might not be the same sound that an Afro-Cuban percussionist is going to play in a smaller group setting, but yeah, which is, it's nice to know and practice that really open tone, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now what we're doing, all right, to review, we wanted to just reiterate that eighth note count, right? I want to reiterate that eighth note count, meaning like sometimes I've had you counting that in 16th notes, but now we're reiterating the eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? And then if you go faster, you just want to count the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you feel comfortable with that, then I want you to work on the clave accent pattern in that basic rhythm pattern. So that's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Now you could just use the one drum. You could just use the macho drum. So it's right, left, right, right, right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's a 2-bar pattern. It goes over 2 bars, and you'll see it when I write it out for you by the end of the lesson. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. Maybe I'll write it out 2 ways. The first way I'll write it out is all on the macho drum, and then the second way I'll write it out is a little bit more advanced, because you're going to go back and forth between the macho and on beat 4, the embra. So yeah, I'll be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, or sort of like only hitting the 4, you know, every other time. That would be like a really cool effect too. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. I'm going to do that for you because I think that's a little bit easier to get. And then if you maybe by next week or next lesson, if you get those two, then I'll build the third one, which is, you know, doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? So that's like the third level of, you know, complexity, right?
Yes.
But again, you're just going to focus on the first two, which is on the macho one. And if you're having problems getting those accents, which is just, you know, a little more energy, a little more height of your hand, watch how my hands change height. I'm going to exaggerate it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You see how high my hand goes?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and the non-accented notes are just real, like an inch, real low, an inch above. Right? These 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Some players like to use this forearm rotation, you know, on those accents. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. That's just an option, you know. I've seen a lot of guys do that. Right? Something like that. And then you're going to add the 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Right, left, right, right, right. 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 So I'm just kind of switching switching back and forth between adding in that beat 4 on the ebra and just doing everything on the macho, right? So
Okay.
last week, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I have more than one student that is working on this particular thing and gets frustrated because it's like it's such a small nuanced detail, the difference, you know?
Yeah.
But here's the, let me put the click on so you can hear the click, right? So I'm gonna put my metronome on so you can hear the click, right? And so it's sometimes that's harder because there's a little bit more space in between the notes, you know?
Yes.
But now that's your anchor, so that's how you know that if you're doing 3 evenly spaced between that, right? You know that's a triplet.
Yeah.
Right? If you're doing a quick, slow, you know that's 2/16 and an 1/8, right? Both of them have 3 notes in the space of the one click, right? So here it is. So I'm not taping this. I'm just asking you a question. When you hear this rhythm, is this a triplet or 2/16 and an 1/8? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go.
Right? Yeah, you did just only one triple. All they are 2/16 and 1/8.
Exactly. Good. Quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. And the hand pattern can be the same. You know, it could be right, left, right. It's the same as the triplet. Now let me play you the triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And now you have a pretty good understanding of that. And I've given you that breakout exercise. But now I'm going to give you the next one because we have never done the next one, which is going from 16ths, 4 to 1 relationship of evenly spaced. It's easier to space 4 notes or 2 notes than it is to 3, right? So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 2 E and a 4, right? 1. Now I'm going to go to eighths, triplets. Evenly. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 triplet, 2 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pop, 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 pop. You're gonna feel like your brain is expanding, you know, but it's really good for you to do at 72 beats per minute, right? So you're gonna kind of sit with this. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet.
Yeah.
So let me record that for you.
Okay.
So that's going to be your warm-up, right? You can also do the other warm-up. That's the video that I have on the David O. Lessons channel. That, you know, that one you have a pretty good understanding. But you should review that video maybe because that's also a good one. But here we go. Let's record. Oh wow! You know what? We've been recording the whole time, Manolo.
You did?
We've been recording the whole time.
Okay.
So you have like 25 minutes.
Wow.
Let me do it one more time since we have another minute. You gonna have time to look at all this?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 25 minutes, a long one. Do it one more time. All right. I'll start with 16 notes. eighth note triplets, 16 notes. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Evenly, evenly, 1 E and a 2 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Evenly, 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 evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Evenly, 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 evenly. Evenly, 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 evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Evenly, evenly, evenly. And there's actually a tendency. It's hard for me to hear the click when I have the headphones on because I just have it through the phone pointing towards the laptop. And I'm noticing, just to myself, that when you go from the triplets to the 16ths, there's a tendency to rush the tempo a little bit.
Yes.
So you have to inhibit that and just kind of really relax into it, you know? So
Yeah.
it's like bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
we're all working on that in subtle levels. Now, if I have the click right in my ear, you know, I can lock into it really easily. But right now, I'm just hearing the click faint. And then when I'm talking, I can't really hear it at all. But I'm trying to be more relaxed with it. And I feel like I'm more on top of the beat. Or not on top of it, but like not rushing it so much. If anything, I'm playing a little bit behind the beat now, which is another good exercise. Like, see if you can play on top of the beat, right? You know, and then behind it. That's like when you're getting into like the subtleties of.
You know, I sometimes observe it. Sometimes I behind, sometimes I on, and sometimes I after the beat, and then that's. Oh yeah, that's difficult.
Going down a wormhole. Yeah, let me stop the video now because we already got like 26, almost 27 minutes.